Welcome to Fighting Favorites,
Woohoo!
the podcast that feels like stepping out into a warm day after being in a cold room for a really long time.
I like that warm day.
I like the cold room.
Adam, our vampire.
I'm curious if that is somewhat of like a universal feeling, because growing up in Phoenix, I feel like that was something we experienced. Like AC was always cranked, and that first moment when you step outside and your body just like thaws out,
again.
That kind of makes me uncomfortable, just in all honesty. I feel like when it's that stark of a difference, like when you're in AC coming out to the sun, I'm always like, ooh, it's a little too hot out here.
No, it's that first, first hit.
Curious, as a fellow redhead, what is it like? You burn just as easily as I do you not?
Oh, 100%.
So are you just going out there getting burnt all the time? Are you just blocking up 24/7? Like, how are you enjoying the outdoors?
Why do you like the sun?
Yeah. Because I feel like we should have a similar problem with the sun.
Here's the thing.
It feels like Adam hasn't healed from his trauma in the sun.
I just feel like I've had that.
Nate went to therapy, okay? And he worked through this.
It's not a therapy thing. It's my skin gets blisters when I spend a half hour out in the sun.
Sunblock is a big part of my life. And then sometimes they can look a little dorky. I found some nice Sunshirts that I can wear in the water or whatever. Especially since I found those, I'm like, honestly, that's so nice, because I will forget to reapply sunscreen and it will come back to bite me. But
I also feel like sunblock just feels so gross. I feel like I'm covered in grime.
The sun.
I don't hate the sun. I like
this.
Outdoor activities. It would be a lot different if I just didn't get burned or if I tanned.
Yeah.
I really do feel like I get punished for going outside.
To that point about the sunscreen, I have had to trial and error, find ones that I like, ones that aren't as greasy and stuff like that. Because again, it's just like, I will get sunburnt next to a sunny window. So if I'm going to go outside, I'm going to make sure it's going to be as easy of an experience as possible.
Now, just to get the last person listening to fully turn us off.
Exactly. Now that we've gone on 6 minutes about
we've really
sunscreen.
Do you go spray or do you go lotion?
Spray.
I go spray too. That's the only one that I feel like I could do. But anyway, okay, we'll stop talking about it.
Now that we are,
if you made it through that,
welcome to Fighting Favorites.
I almost didn't.
Stacy was ready to check out.
I was like,
speaking of which,
she was she was
checked out. Let me
frozen?
rephrase that. Welcome to Fighting Favorites. My name, as you might know, as they have said my name a couple of times, my name is Nate Van Roosendaal. I am joined by the sun, I don't know if I want to say sun hating, but sun
loathing.
Sun fearing.
Sun
loathing entirely.
Stacy with another quote. Oh my gosh.
The sun loather, Adam Christensen.
Sun loather. I even that feels strong. I don't know, but I just
cautious.
Said support it.
It's just something that I have to accept. It's never going to be like an easy part of my life. So.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah. Well, on that lovely, very self-acceptant note, we also have Stacy Grover. Stacy, it is so good to see you.
Thank you so much, Nate.
And
it is also so great to see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Always love getting together, honestly. And this is Fighting Favorites.
Yeah, now that we know you hate the sun, Adam.
I got the sun loather, and Stacy got, hey, Stacy, it's so nice to see you.
I feel like that was a mini therapy session for Adam.
It was a little bit.
Adam had to get I was just curious. I'm always. It's always fascinating to see a redhead that likes going out in the sun.
Yeah.
So
But for those who might be joining us for the first time, this is a podcast where we build a bracket of some of our favorite things, put them head to head, and find out which are the best. What's the best favorite thing? And we let the other two people in the podcast decide which they are. So with that, because we've had so much lovely conversation, therapeutic conversation, I think we're just going to jump.
We're going to cut all of that out.
Though we can never get the time back.
The least we can do is cut that out so that we don't rob more people of their time.
That's fair.
We've already robbed Stacy.
That's true.
Stacey's going to be on her deathbed being like, I can't believe I listened to that whole conversation about these pasty white guys.
What a drag.
Oh, man.
So we're going to jump in to our first matchup on our Fighting Favorites bracket. And these are randomized, so we'll see. Some matchups may be tougher than others. And also, I will note that some on this particular bracket are very specific to me. So I'll be curious if you guys are even familiar with some of these
having
things.
Conversations with your dad?
We are. That one is not in this bracket.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
We have going on a trip with close friends or giving a really good personalized gift.
Oh, that's a winner.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Trip with friends.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I really do love the personalized gift.
I do too.
And shout out to it. But
yeah.
I think it literally it won episode 3. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
So
just goes to show
not
the
today.
matchups really matter.
The matchups matter. That's very true.
Yeah. Well, I think I went the other way just because I'd like to see the other matchups. So I think the giving someone the perfect gift is one of my favorite things, and it probably it would have trumped probably everything else in the bracket. So I gave it a little bit of an upset. But I do like going on a trip with friends. I think friends. That's very fun.
I love it.
That's a very fun thing.
Core memories.
All right. Well, moving on to the next one. Speaking to some of the outdoor activities that I love.
Yeah.
Falling asleep.
Downvote.
Yeah.
Falling asleep warm in a tent in the mountains versus getting a 2 on a Wordle.
Oh, you guys, I started Wordling.
Did you?
Every Saturday when I'm at work, I pull up the New York Times Wordle and I am loving it.
Yeah? Wow. Yeah,
but I've never got a 2 before.
I've gotten one and it's crazy. It
actually happened to me today. I was very lucky. And,
if you told me you got a 1, I'd say shut up.
No. I've only gotten a 1 once. But,
shut up.
Do you guys always start with a specific word?
I do.
Are you willing to share it?
Am I willing to share it?
Yeah, the word you start with every time.
I'm afraid of other people being good at Wordle.
Yes.
Your start word.
Yes. What is it? I think chase is a good one. One, because I feel like H's and CH's are together a lot. And then you take A, S, and E.
Very sound reasoning there, Stacy.
Yeah.
Stern is the word that I use because in Wheel of Fortune, the letters that they give you are RSTLNE.
Okay.
And Stern uses 5 of those letters. And so I consider them probably the most common letters. And so I always use Stern as
Nate?
I have a list of 10 or 12 words that I use just to change it up. But then sometimes it's literally just the first word that comes to my head. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, me too.
A little fun.
Yeah.
All right. So, falling asleep warm in a tent in the mountains versus getting a 2.
Oh, did we not vote? 3.
I don't think so.
Wait, hang on. Falling asleep while it's warm in the tent in the mountains.
So when
it's cold outside?
You're warm, falling asleep in a tent. So when you're cozy, warm, falling asleep.
I was imagining like a day nap in a tent in warm weather, and I was like, ugh. But now that's different for me. Okay, I think.
Okay,
I think
3, 2, 1. Tent.
Yeah.
Ooh,
if
nice.
it's night and you're all bundled up in a tent, that is.
Yeah.
I will
that
say,
is fun.
but
I do that.
when it's like warm and you're in the tent, I don't know, it gets real sleepy in there. Just middle of the day. If it's not too hot, love it.
Oh, middle.
If you're
If you're
sweating, no, I was thinking about it at night. But
you know what my mom likes that I think is crazy? She likes the heat of like a baked car. So like when a car is just outside in the heat, she enjoys like opening the door and just sitting in that like warmth. And I'm like, that is way too much heat.
I think it's kind of like Nate, the one that you talked to. Like, I actually like that. If you're freezing and then you go in, it's like, you immediately.
But then
like
after a while, you're
car.
like, oh,
yeah,
it's hot in here.
Yeah.
But that initial warmth, love it. All right, going on to the next one. Joel Haver short films on YouTube. He's a content creator that I really love. Kind of specific.
Okay.
And then when something you care about comes together easier than you expected.
Stace. I mean,
I don't even know. Yeah,
might be.
I don't know. I don't know who the guy is. I'm sure he's great, but I think we're gonna go with the something you care about.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
the thing
with
that you can
actually.
The thing that we know.
Yeah.
Joel Haver.
When something you care about.
Shout out to Joel Haver. Someone who's
shout out to
probably
Joel Haver.
Way more popular.
Absolutely love him.
What kind of content is he creating?
A lot of, I don't know, you could call it sketch comedy, but he always tries to find a way to go a little deeper. He shoots his shorts super well.
Does he have any famous ones?
So then he also kind of got most famous because of his animations. He does this really fun rotoscoping animation. The title of the video was one called When You Come Back to a Game You Haven't Played in a While, or playing as an NPC or something. And he just had this absolutely ridiculous medieval game setup that he animated, and it was hilarious when I first saw it. Then I got into all of his other videos and pretty much have been following everything he's put out since. So love his stuff.
Sounds like he's doing great stuff.
Yeah.
But we're going to go the other way.
Yeah. Again, not surprised there. All right, next one. Boating with friends in the summertime or narrowly beating someone who is better than you at a game, which I think this was one
this was one
seen
from
before.
This was
but
one from the first.
new matchup. Boating with friends in the summer,
I actually think
narrowly beating someone who's better than you.
Maybe both of these have been on before. I know I've done something boating related. So
you hate outdoors.
No, I don't. I hate getting burned. I think I'm ready.
I know what I like better. 3,
boating.
2, 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Boating.
I love boating.
I love boating.
So fun.
I love wakeboarding.
That's worth the sunblock situation for me.
Yeah.
So.
No, I was lucky. I was able to do some boating this last weekend. It was like the first time going out, in the summer. And I was like,
Did you wakeboard?
We didn't wakeboard, but we skimboarded, which that was the first time I had done that. And that was super fun. So, and then doing, a little chaotic tubing is always a good time. So I love it.
Always.
Next up, peanut M&Ms or
some today.
Whoa.
Love me some peanut M&Ms. Or getting up close to a natural waterfall.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Natural water. Oh. The hater of the great outdoors.
No. I like a waterfall. I do like a waterfall, but they're not even my favorite of the M&Ms.
Mine either. But I do like them.
I do like them a lot.
Yeah.
I like a they've got like some
they have a brownie
ones.
one.
They got
those
brownie
ones.
They got the pretzel ones. I really like the pretzel ones. So
I love the peanut butter.
The peanut butter. Oh my gosh.
Love them.
Those ones are rich.
I
decadent.
Know. Yes.
But
going up against the waterfall. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've also got a specific snack coming up in one of my brackets.
Ooh, fun.
Ooh, nice. Well, I think the waterfall is gonna win on this one.
That's fair.
Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw. I was like, oh,
I was just being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're glad
No,
you
and
were.
that's the thing is like when I randomize, I was like, all right, well, peanut M&Ms, you got a little bit of a tough matchup.
Yeah. Not for Adam.
Not for Adam.
Yeah.
No, it was still tough for me, but I was like, when I thought about the two, I just did a don't think, just go, and I was like, that's where I'm going.
Good for you.
That's
If
the thing
someone
is
held out a waterfall to me and some peanut M&Ms,
I'd take both. I'd be one of those people, both in that
eating
situation.
peanut M&Ms next to a waterfall.
Yes.
Oh man,
That sounds nice.
No,
she's
I literally
trying to have it all.
Yeah.
I literally buy the family size bags of peanut M&Ms,
Dangerous.
and I'm not one who's just like eating them constantly, but I just love occasionally just grab a handful.
I can't
So
do
delicious.
that. I have to like I have to buy a fun size for myself because
Adam's
I will
eating.
just
Yes.
I will just go. I'm just like, don't mind if I do, bag.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you for offering up all of you to me. All right, moving on. This is another one we've seen in the past, was inspired by Adam, actually. When someone unexpectedly does something nice for you versus seeing a great movie you had little or no expectations about.
I'm ready. Yes.
Love both.
3,
I know.
2,
Yeah, this is going to be
1.
a split. Great
Someone
movie.
doing something nice.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a split.
Oh, no.
Mate. I knew it.
I don't want to have to choose.
I know.
All right. Sell me.
It's so funny because I just watched it last night, but Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh,
the Tom
had you
Cruise
not seen
movie.
it before?
No, I had, but I just rewatched it last night. But the first time I went into that movie, I just went in just being like, oh, this will be fine, you know?
Yeah.
And I was blown away. It's
Yeah.
such a great movie.
Oh, man.
One of my favorites.
I just like when people do nice things. I don't know what I have to sell you on there, but
Need I say more?
just nice.
The interesting thing,
Yeah.
they're both like unexpected. When somebody unexpectedly does something nice, and you kind of unexpectedly.
And hey, I do actually love that too.
Yeah.
No shade on that one.
Yeah.
I'm a media boy. I
man.
love content, so that's what gets
not
me
a
excited.
media girl. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I would say, I think I might have to go for the movie on this one.
Fine,
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I mean, that's fine if that's what you think's better.
It's fine if you want to.
I mean, it's
throw
the
away
wrong
our
choice,
friendship
but
over it, I guess.
okay.
But
No, as somebody who is also a media boy, who probably has too many expectations about too many movies, if I'm just picking one and then get that unexpected surprise of really enjoying it,
it just doesn't
I love
happen a lot anymore because everything now is like just part of the franchise, and you like know if something's going to be good or bad. Like, and so I don't know. It's hard to find those types of movies now, but every once in a while, I'll just be on Netflix and I'll see like a trailer, and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of interesting, and then I'll take a chance, and I'm like, that was actually great, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, totally.
I love it.
All right, seeing a movie you had little to no expectations for. Moving forward. Okay, just a couple of matchups left in the first round.
Oh boy.
All right, this one is also similar, but a little different to a previous episode. When you first hold hands with a crush, or starting the day with a workout or run.
Stacy, I saw a little bit of a head shake when you.
I did?
Yeah. A little,
On which one?
on the crush holding a hand thing. I was like,
it's because my hands get sweaty, and I was like, oh. It's like the first time is always the most awkward.
So you were shaking yourself out of a bad memory.
Here's my sweaty palm. Please enjoy.
Oh man.
At your own risk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what was that up against again?
Starting the day with a workout or run.
Okay. Stacy.
3, 2, 1. Starting the day with a workout.
Love that. I think I remember. I think we've talked about how great
it really just sets you up for a good day.
As somebody who is not a morning person, it was something that I learned to love last year, it was, man, when I was able to start the day with a run, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It just
I
feels
loved
good.
running in Hawaii
Nothing
or
like it.
surfing in the morning.
You did that a lot. I saw
a lot.
You did a lot of
surfing in the morning.
Yeah.
Almost every morning.
Stacy would go on a
Wow.
morning surf.
Yeah,
and I was
before
like,
work.
I was like, you go.
Yeah.
You go, girl.
I either ran or surfed pretty much every morning.
That's awesome, honestly.
Yeah.
That's great.
Not anymore, but that was a thing.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, last matchup
You don't
for this
surf
first
the
round.
Great Montana Waves.
In the morning. Yeah.
Oh, we'll get you back, Stacy.
Yeah,
We'll get you back. Please go like and review our podcast so we can get Stacy back to Hawaii.
Back to Hawaii. That's right. Hashtag Stacy in Hawaii. Okay.
Yeah.
Last matchup of the first round. Someone really enjoying a song that you shared with them versus cozying up in the winter with a really soft blanket.
Oh, this is the toughest one for me yet.
I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Someone really liking a song.
Ooh, another split.
I really do like both of these, though. These are both great things.
You know, same, Adam.
Strange.
You don't
some
say.
might
weird.
say they're my favorite things.
Some might say.
I think I'm gonna have to go with someone really enjoying a song that you shared with them.
That's fair. You're a media boy.
Yeah, media boy coming through.
Yeah.
That is a great feeling.
Yes.
Especially because I think I've had so much of the opposite where I show someone a song and they're just so disinterested in it. And you're just like, great. I'm glad I just bore my soul to you like this just to have it thrown back in my face. So when you show someone, you're just like, oh, I really love this song. And they're like, this is such a great song. And you're like, yeah,
I love also the receiving end of that. Like when someone sent and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I found my favorite artist, Wild Rivers, because a friend at work played them and I was like, what is this song?
Wow. Yeah.
Friends who know me at all know that I spend way too much time searching for and like finding music. But I also know I don't want them to only know me as that guy. So I'm very like selective with who I share music to, or I'll text them. I'm like, hey, if you got time, here's a song I think you might like,
I think you have done that with me before.
Yes. And so when somebody texts back and be like, whoa, I really enjoyed that. Wow.
Yeah.
Such a great
I don't
song.
even thumbs up. If I don't like the song, I just don't acknowledge.
Stacy is just full integrity. Just will not.
If I do like it, I will actually love it and thumbs up.
I love that about you. Because it makes your opinion one that I feel like I can trust. Because I mean, you will tell me like if you do not like something, you will not mess around.
No. Well, like my friend, she sends me songs all the time. I'm like, what? I don't say this, but I'm like, why does she think I like that song? And so I just don't do anything to it. I'm just like, no.
Wow.
There you go.
Because I want her to know, don't keep sending me songs like that.
Yeah. That's fair. It's like Pandora. You just gotta like give it a thumbs up if you like it, but not,
Exactly.
You gotta let it know so they get the algorithm right. You gotta train your friends like AI so they send you the right content.
That's true.
Or you should just respond, skip.
Terrible. Just a screenshot of that skip this song. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, with that, we have just finished the first round. So we're going to take a little break. Is the Lion King just gonna be our hype up song now? Not mad about it.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We are gonna keep on moving to our Elite 8 for this bracket. And our first matchup in that Elite 8
blinking, stepping into the sun.
going on a trip.
That was a Lion King reference for both of you. They just fully missed it. Okay.
We didn't miss it.
Okay.
That's the
looking at me like I'm crazy.
It wasn't
just
missed.
Continuing the bit.
This was a
skip. Oh, it's hurtful when it's happening to me. Stacey, I'm gonna take back that compliment I just paid you. I don't like that you do that.
Go on, Nate. I just like that we both
completely ignored me. Yeah. just like
maybe because this is an audio podcast where we
gotta mic not working or is something gonna
He's just staring at
all right camera. So hopeful that my friends will react
right
me.
After I say welcome back
with a killer reference.
Okay. Oh, I got the real tears this time.
There's more to see still here, guys, than can ever be seen, really. There's more to do that can never really be done. So let's get.
We are going to be jumping right into our Elite 8. Our next round here.
We're good. Stacey's cool.
No.
You're cool, right, Stacey?
No.
We're all cool.
My palms are sweating. Oh, man.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Going on a trip with close friends versus falling asleep warm in a tent in the mountains.
I'm ready.
3,
2, 1. Trip with friends.
Yeah. That's what I couldn't think of the words. It's very nerve-wracking. Sometimes it just blanks out of your brain and you're just like, that's what it was.
Nice. Yeah, going on a trip with close friends.
You know, like when the King of Pride Rock has a new cub and you're like, hey, we should all go
now that we've
to Pride Rock.
Now that we've traumatized Adam, his thoughts aren't going through.
That's all I can think about.
Yeah.
I'm just still looking for Circle of Life references that I can still be.
All right.
Okay.
Next matchup that we have is when something you care about comes together easier than you expected versus boating with friends in the summer.
Okay.
Are you
I'm ready. Yeah.
3, 2,
1. Boating. Yeah. Ooh. I love boating.
I also
boating.
love
it's just way too fun.
I like being the flag guy.
Man,
I like being the flag guy that puts up the flag.
Flag guy,
it's
great role. Great role.
Yeah.
Somebody's down.
Yeah.
Flag goes up.
I'm good at it. And if anyone else is a flag person, I'm always like, hey, flag up. Get the flag up. I'm micromanaging the flag guy. Because I just want him to be like, here, you do it. And I'm like, I am better at it. So I guess I will.
Next up, getting up close to a natural waterfall or seeing a great movie you had little to no expectations about.
Yikes.
Okay. Stacey.
3, 2, 1.
Movie.
Waterfall.
Yeah.
I knew Nate would have to decide.
Yeah, I did too.
I think I'm going to go Waterfall on this one.
Good.
That's fair.
I have just some core memories. So Waterfall is advancing forward.
I love that. Good.
Next up, okay, last one in the Elite 8.
Okay.
Starting the day with a workout or run.
Okay.
Or someone really enjoying a song that you shared with them.
Okay,
we really went into that one. Oh, shoot. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Song.
Workout. Oh, no.
If I was still in Hawaii, I would definitely vote that, but I just work out midday now.
But don't you miss it, though?
No, because I'm so tired, so no, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I just think it really, it makes for a good day. Like, I just feel my entire day is improved by 50%, I would say, by starting it out with a workout. Like, it really.
Mine is I like to get the workout in a day, but
totally.
now the time.
Well, it's like that sense of accomplishment because it's like a big thing to do, you know? And so when you start off the day, being like, I got something huge done, it's just like, it's great.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think Media Boy might win out again on this one. Someone really enjoying a song that you share with them.
I do like that one. So
both really good. I love both of those a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good things advancing, and we are in the final 4. Okay. You guys are doing awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nate.
Good job choosing.
Now that we've recovered.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Going on a trip with close friends versus boating with friends in the summer.
Those are so similar.
Those are pretty similar.
They are.
I'm ready, though.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Trip.
Boating.
Ooh.
We are as divisive as ever.
There's quite a few.
You and me just
as the Grand Canyon.
Polar opposites.
Yeah.
The Venn diagram is 2 different circles that aren't touching at all
between their friends. That's all. That's literally what I've been trying to do this whole time.
Laugh at his joke. Okay?
Yeah. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Got him.
V for Vendetta.
I think I'm going on a trip. I don't know, the whole event of it all. It's so fun. And
you know what this is?
It's
because
momentous.
you guys probably have friends who are planners who do all the planning for you. That's why you guys like, yes, I'm that friend.
I remember, episode 1.
You know who I am.
I feel like I don't know you at all anymore, Adam, okay?
On the other side of the Grand Canyon, can barely see you. All right, going on a trip with close friends is winning out.
Yes.
And then the other of the final 4 is getting up close to a natural waterfall versus someone really enjoying a song you shared with them.
I didn't vote for any of these.
Everything started to go downhill.
Ever since I made a sick reference, it was perfect, seamless.
Oh,
Stacy didn't even give me a chuckle.
She
was staring. She wasn't even staring at me. She was looking into her web camera, so I knew. So that I knew she wasn't laughing at me.
Well,
what are our options?
We're breaking down right now. We're breaking down right now.
Maybe I'll choose the thing, or your thing
3,
will get chosen here.
Wait,
I don't even know what they are. Song
natural waterfall.
Waterfalls.
Versus someone really enjoying a song you shared with them.
Yeah, I will go song.
Okay.
I will go song.
Yeah.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
We are falling apart.
The best part was I did just
Oh no.
You thought we were frozen. We're like, Nate also stared straight ahead.
He did.
Let's
but
be clear.
But Stacy, Nate is also doing that right now.
Oh man.
So that means
yeah.
our last matchup is going on a trip with friends, with close friends, versus someone really enjoying a song you shared with them.
Oh man. Okay. I think I'm ready, Stacy.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Trip with friends.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. We got it back.
We got the end.
Our Venn diagram circles are
honestly, I thought that was going to go
to the bottom together
all the way. Looking at some of those, I was, like I said, looking at the bracket of things, I was like, wow, there's a lot of very specific things here. But I saw going on a trip with close friends, and I was like, I think that might go all the way.
Yeah,
that's a good
right.
one.
So
it is a good one. Do you guys have a specific trip that you remember that was really, really good with friends?
Honestly,
Thailand.
Oh, Thailand.
Like where all of those people, not all the people, but the people I got close to have like stayed friends through that. And it was just such a unique experience. And when you're in like another country with other people, you kind of like, you know, just get close and
new experience together.
It's something that you can't. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, I'm not going after that.
I was going to say, A couple of years ago, I went to Mexico with a couple of friends. We went to Cabo San Lucas, and I don't know. I feel like it was the perfect matchup of we all were invested, we all were committed to like the plan, but we're also very easygoing, and we did so many fun things. It was like the first like, I don't know, trip as like a post-college adult. I guess that's not true.
Nice.
I guess I did do one right after graduating, but I don't know. First international trip, I should say. So that one was really fun. What about you, Adam?
Great answers.
Yeah, Adam?
I don't have a ton to choose from, but
sounds like we're gonna have to take a trip.
I remember I went on a cruise. I went on a cruise with my friend Sergio, and it was so weird because we were in a group chat for it where we were like, "Hey everyone, we're going on a cruise," and everyone was super super stoked, and everyone was like, "Are we buying the tickets now?" And we're like, "Well, no, wait, let's wait a little bit." And then me and Sergio bought our tickets for the cruise. And nobody else did.
No.
And then we were like...
Wait, when did this happen? This sounds familiar.
This happened...
Is that the cruise that... Oh, that...
2017?
Yeah.
2018?
I remember when you went on that cruise.
Yeah. And I was super bummed. And then I talked to Sergio. I was like, do you still want to go on a cruise? And he was like, yeah, dude, I'll go. And I was like, okay, I guess we're going on a bro cruise together. And so we went to Mexico. It was super fun. We went and saw Chichen Itza, the Mayan ruins down there.
Cool.
That was pretty sweet. But my favorite is going to be lame to you guys, but it was we rented a cabin in Idaho, and we all went out and we played games in this cabin for a few days.
Fun.
And it was
what?
It was it was like my perfect vacation.
Don't tell us what we think's going to be lame.
Okay,
We love that.
I
honestly, some of my favorite trips are to your grandparents'
the
house
cabin.
in Sun River.
Yeah,
so fun.
Good stuff. Oh man.
Well,
snowboarding with friends and then going to get
food. That's right.
Yeah, going ham on the food.
Going ham on the food,
which Stacy you do regularly.
Yeah, regularly. I just ham on everything.
Makes me feel good inside. Makes me feel like I have worth. You know.
Unlike when Nate and Stacy didn't react.
Yeah, when the opposite feeling of telling a killer joke and having people stare at
then
you
your joke doesn't
like
land.
You're nothing, okay? Like you're nothing to them.
The funniest part is that it had already froze in the previous one, so the fact that we're both just like
just no reaction.
Well, devastating.
And the longer we waited, the
devastating. Yeah, just like a 4-second pause.
So silent.
Just that's the kind of thing that gets you to shut up and never tell a joke again. Is just when you tell a joke and everyone just stares, like not even a pity laugh.
The funniest thing is that wasn't one of your things like when a joke lands well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we know that when it doesn't happen, Adam is dying inside.
I'm dying inside.
He's like, guys,
I'm panicking.
Lion King reference.
Hey.
If I don't get the laugh, I go in and I pull it out of you. Right now, I'm just playing it up until I get a bigger laugh.
Well, we've talked about a lot of my favorite things, but you know what my favorite thing is? The circle of life.
Right, guys?
Right?
Did you think it was funny what I just did?
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Yeah. Laugh at me.
Hey everyone, Nate here. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at FightingFavorites. And if you enjoyed the show, leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. And for our Apple Podcast listeners, leave us a review with your rating and include one of your favorite things, and we'll put it on our Instagram poll that goes up every Friday. We're calling it Fighting Fridays, and it's definitely going to be a thing. And besides that, please tell your friends about the show. Word of mouth will make a huge difference. Lastly, if you submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com, we'll put them on the show. You can submit as many things as you want, and we'll put them in a bracket in a future episode. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.